Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tonight it's time for episode number 10 from season 5 of Breaking Bad. Of course, the end of episode 9 was a fairly big moment for the show, where Walt goes and confronts Hank with that GPS tracking unit that he found on his car, which of course makes Hank close the garage door and punch Walt. He punched him right in the face. And then of course they had the big confrontation moment ending with Walt telling Hank, "If you don't know who I am, then you best tread lightly," which was a bit of a veiled threat. Not quite so veiled, maybe, but a bit of a threat. And like I said during that reaction video, Walt has killed a few people here and there throughout the series. And if he feels like Hank is a threat to him, which Hank is clearly a threat to him, being a DEA agent and wanting to arrest Heisenberg, then this could be pretty dangerous for Hank. Walt certainly wouldn't want to harm his brother-in-law. He seems to have a good relationship with him. But if it's him or Hank, clearly Walt, I believe, would choose himself over Hank. But of course, like Walt said, his cancer is back. So if they've only given him 6 months, which he indicated in 6 months he won't have somebody to prosecute, then he might just kind of let it go. Or maybe that's why he went on the run, because if he only has 6 months left, why stick around? Why go to jail for 6 months and die in prison? So maybe that's what's happened, and maybe that's why he fled, like we saw at the beginning of the season and at the beginning of the previous episode, where he was coming back and the house was all boarded up and all of that. So I'm looking forward now to seeing exactly where they pick up. And are they going to pick up right there where he tells them to tread lightly, or what's going to happen? So I'm looking forward to jumping into this episode. Now, if you're interested in watching my full-length reactions, you can head over to patreon.com/31mike, and I'm uploading all of my full-length reactions over there, as well as some of the movies that I've watched that I haven't even edited yet and put on YouTube. I believe I've got Jumanji: The Next Level uploaded probably for the last 6 months, and Harry Potter, I believe I've got that one uploaded over there, and some other stuff. And the full length of this I will try to get up on Patreon within the next 24 hours after watching it. And what I'm going to do going forward is, after I've edited an episode, before I start making the screen go from full screen to small screen to full screen to small screen, which is what prevents the video from being blocked, before I do that step, I'm going to process the video, get it all completed, and I'll upload those copies over on Patreon. So all of my patrons over on Patreon will be able to watch those reactions without it going full screen to small screen and so forth. And I'm going to try to get those uploaded at least 24 hours before they go public on YouTube, if not a little bit more. Just depends on how soon I can get them edited. So those will be going up on YouTube for each of the series that I'm doing as well, and the movies as well. So let's go ahead and jump into episode number 10 and see what's happening with Hank and Walt. Don't think we've ever seen this house before. Or him. Not that I recall. What is he looking at? Oh, Jesse throwing the money out. He's one of the recipients. That would be my reaction. He's going to go collecting now. I'm assuming those are $10,000 bricks each. Although I think my reaction would be to take that money in the house before I went wandering off. Jesse going to tell him to take the rest? Kind of reminds me of that scene when he did the, what was it, heroin? It floated up off the bed. Walt's still over there. Now, why wouldn't Hank just arrest him on the spot? Maybe he doesn't have the evidence in place to do that. Kind of thought he would do that. Now does this send Walt off in a panic? I thought he was going to run over
it. Mariano, it's me. I need you to get Skyler on the line.
Yeah, he needs to let her know. Oh, he's already on the phone with her?
Mariano, who is Skyler on the phone with?
Hank got to her first.
Okay.
He should have called her cell phone first. She's already gone.
Where's Skyler?
She just kind of left. She didn't say where she was going.
Not a good situation. Of course, does Hank know that meth money paid for his rehab? He'd still be in a hospital bed if not for that.
Skyler, my head is spinning. And yours? God, I can't even imagine. Wished I'd seen it sooner. He's a monster. Look, I don't know what he did to you to force you to keep his secrets. If he threatened you or what kind of mind games he played. I don't know if there was abuse. But I want you to know that you can be open with me.
Of course, he can't force her to talk, being his Walt's wife.
Behind you, starting now. You're done being his victim. You and the kids are going to go back to our house, or you'll be safe.
Okay. Walt's going to have to figure this situation out.
Before we get you back to the house, I want to ask you to tell me everything you can. Take as long as you like. Just start from the beginning, when you became aware of Walt's activities, and just try to be as detailed as you can.
No, what does she do here?
Remember to.
Of course, she's not cleaning this either. She's been laundering the money.
Hank, do we have to do this right now?
No, we don't have to do this right now. No.
He really wants her to, though.
Here's the thing. You see, I need something solid that I can bring to my people. A statement on the record. So you testifying to Walt's criminal activity, whatever you know. It goes a long, long way here. Okay? And I don't want that bastard running out the clock. But with your testimony,
Wait, what do you mean?
She doesn't know about the cancer coming back.
His cancer's back. He didn't tell you? Who's to say it's even true? Lying piece of shit. You know what that son of a bitch looks me in the eye and he says, if what I know is true, if he'll be dead before I can prove it. But when you start telling me what you know, we start filling in the gaps. I'll have him in lockup before the sun goes down.
I think maybe I need a lawyer.
What?
That shuts him down right there.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I think maybe I do.
You start bringing in lawyers and they start putting up roadblocks where they don't need to be, and my ability to control this situation diminishes.
It seems to make sense that I should have someone to talk to.
He's jeopardizing his case if he doesn't let her have a lawyer.
For your own good, you need to get out ahead of this. I mean, you start getting defensive. saying it's right, but I'll tell you it's a fact. The DA will look at you differently. It's in your best interest to get out there and show the world you have nothing to hide.
She has stuff to hide.
So believe me when I tell you that your best interest and mine are the same.
Hank, you telling me not to talk to a lawyer doesn't sound like that at all. It sounds like what you want. What you want is to get Walt at all costs.
It's exactly what he wants.
Okay, slow down. You can talk to a lawyer later.
He's jeopardizing his
I
whole
know.
case.
What we need to do, we need to help each other put that animal away. Okay? Come on.
Hank, am I under arrest? What? Am I under arrest?
She's not going to cooperate.
You have to listen to me.
Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Hank!
You can't detain her like that.
Am I under arrest?
He feels it slipping away. He thought she was his ace in the hole. Now, they fired the other guy that Hank took his place because he was so close to Gus. Gus was right under his nose. Walt is even more under Hank's nose. What are they going to do to Walt? I mean, to Hank. Now, these are Gus. I keep calling him people Gus. These are Saul's guys.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I gotta do it, man.
You gonna jump on it? Yep.
Dude. What are you doing? Huel. Hey, quit screwing around.
I think that would be my response, too.
Not channel Scrooge McDuck. You hearing me?
I hear you.
Dude.
Is he slipping some in his pocket? Yep, he's going to do it, too.
Mexico. All I'm saying.
Guy hit 10 guys in jail within a 2-minute window. All's I'm saying.
What does she actually know? What has she seen?
Everything.
Nothing. It's hearsay. It's all.
Well,
he
that's
said,
true.
she
She's
said.
never
The
seen
only
him do
real
it.
Evidence that she can lead them to is your money, and once we take care of that, well, yeah, then they got nothing.
Nothing. Hank knows. That's not nothing.
Well,
I can't exactly see him turning the other cheek.
yeah, but it's hearsay, like you said. Does he really know?
Of course, there's always.
Always what?
Acid treatment?
Have you given any thought to sending him on a trip to Belize?
Belize?
Walt's not getting it.
Belize. You know, where Mike
Gus
went
is.
to.
And Mike.
Off on a trip to Belize.
So he knows that Mike is dead.
Better not be saying what I think you're saying.
It's just conjecture on my
Hank
part.
is
So-
family.
Okay, it's an
You
option.
understand that?
It's an option that has worked very well for you in the recent past.
What is wrong with you?
My mistake. Family off limits, of course. I'm just throwing thoughts out there. This is a safe room, right?
Jesus. Send him to Belize. I'll send you to Belize.
Not something Gus wants to hear. Not someplace Saul wants to go.
I took the tops off. Figure you want to check to make sure it's still all there.
You figured right.
Close enough. Pay Huel and Kubi and take your cut. The rest is mine. Insurance in case I need you.
Yeah, did you see that look on Yule's face? That's a unique looking rock. Which is why they used it for that shot. Was he going to bury it out here in the desert? He's got a shovel.
Has my husband been there? What do you mean you don't know? Either he has or he hasn't. I don't know.
Well, her phone could be tapped and she wouldn't even know it. Hank and Marie, maybe.
Sky, I know you're home. Let me in. Let
Yep.
me talk to you.
Yeah, well, Hank can't talk to her.
Skyler, I'm just going to wait here.
Marie
until
can.
You open the door, so let me in now or 3 hours from now. But I'm not leaving until I see you. Skyler?
Well, Marie knows.
Just you. Not Hank.
Well, she lawyered up. Hank can't talk to her. Not about the case, anyway.
He's crazy. Tell me he doesn't know what he's talking about. You gotta give me something, Skyler. Anything to help me understand. It can't be true.
She's confirming it with her silence.
How long have you known? Since Gus Frank. All that money that Walt made when you bought your car wash. And your whole gambling story. That was a lie. Did you know then? You had to. Skyler,
She just needs to keep quiet.
did you know since before Hank was shot?
Did she know when Hank was shot?
Skyler,
I think she did.
I am so sorry. I'm sorry.
Ugh!
You won't talk. You won't talk to Hank because you think that Walt is going to get away with this.
Yeah, she needs to get out there and get her baby because Marie's liable to take her.
Marie.
Yep.
Hey. What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? She's coming with us. No, she is not. Give her back to me. Marie.
Well, she could have her arrested for kidnapping. And Hank can't be part of that.
You are not leaving this house with my daughter. Give her back to me. Marie, give her back to me. You're scaring her. Marie, give her back to me. Protect her.
But I'm
You're
doing
not
it.
going to live in this madhouse. You do not know what you're talking about. Give her back to me.
Hank can't be doing this.
Listen, I will call the police. You call them. You call them, Skyler. You call them. Give everything my baby.
Hank knows. Hank knows.
Marie. Give me my baby. Skyler, we're not leaving without
Because if she takes her, it's kidnapping.
Marie!
now.
Do it now. Give her back.
Yep, Hank knows there is no choice in the matter.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I was thinking when she left that bedroom, she better go get her baby.
You have to get him.
That could be a dangerous proposition. Because Walt already has Saul putting the bug in his ear. Send him to Belize. They really like to use these kind of camera angles. Well, I've never had to dig a hole in the desert, but I've dug a few foxholes in my time. It's not fun. Well, he really could have used Yule and the other guy, I don't remember his name. Could have used their help, but then they'd know where all the money was. Thing is, though, if he does die of cancer, he's the only one that knows where the money is. Is he getting GPS coordinates? Oh, he's taking pictures. So he can get with the landscape? No. No, GPS coordinates. Trying to memorize it. Another one of those camera angles. Oh, he did a lotto ticket. Smart idea. Yep, that was a real good idea.
Walt, I swear I didn't.
Yeah, well, if she had,
Say something.
he would be already in handcuffs.
Please. Oh my gosh. Walt. Walt.
I think he's a little overworked and dehydrated.
How long was I out?
4 or 5 hours. It's true. The cancer's back.
Yeah, well, 4 or 5 episodes ago, she'd be happy.
Is this it?
Does that make you happy?
4 or 5 episodes ago, it would.
I can't remember the last time I was happy.
I know you talked with Hank. I know you made a deal. Skyler, I'll make this easy. I'll give myself up. If you promise me one thing, you keep the money. Never
That was
give
why he went into the venture to begin with.
You pass it on to our children. Please don't let me have done all this for nothing.
Well, she kept her mouth shut.
How did Hank find out? I mean, did somebody talk?
No one talked.
The book.
It was me. I screwed up.
Yep, he did. He screwed up even going further back, though.
The way Hank talks. He's got his suspicions.
But no proof.
Not much else. You can't give yourself up without giving up the money. It's the way this works, Walt. So maybe our best move here is to stay quiet.
Well, now he knows she's on his side again. And like I say, the other director of the DEA or whatever that guy was got fired for being so close to Gus. What would they do to Hank? It was with his own brother-in-law being Heisenberg.
Okay, you can take it off now.
Oh, Lydia. Well, these are the guys that they're working with Walt. The guys that Mike brought in to sell him the methylamine.
All right. What's so important you have to come all the way out here?
I'm here. And 10 minutes is a small sacrifice when we're talking about a $50 million shortfall. So?
Wow. 50 million shortfall. Oh, the entrances was under that truck. Not quite as sophisticated as Gus's operation.
I mean, you tried to get the man back, right? He said no, so... I mean, what do you want me to do?
Todd. Use Todd again. Look,
Todd knows how to do it.
he learned from him.
On his third cook, he started a fire. Look, I tried Heisenberg's way. It didn't work out. And that's the end of the conversation as far as I'm concerned.
Todd doesn't have a lot of fans, does he?
I really wish You've given him a chance.
Hey, we have a problem.
You stay here.
I hear something. Sounds like a truck. Uh-oh. Well, now I know why she's crouching down. I guess the brass was coming down through the ventilation.
You okay? Hello?
Well, I'm assuming there's a bunch of dead people up above. And that's Todd. So Todd brought his uncle?
I don't want to see.
She doesn't want to see bodies.
Maybe just close your eyes.
She doesn't want to look at him. Wow.
Are you kidding me with this?
Uncle Jack.
Oh, he's still alive. What was his name? That's it for him.
Fire in the hole. Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay, boys. Let's take it all. Let's get everything.
Well, they should have used Todd. Yeah, Marie likes purple. I think I've mentioned a couple of times in the past that there was a lot of purple in that house.
You have to tell them, Hank. Today.
Yeah, but Walt was right under his nose. That's got to be what he's thinking. The other guy got fired for Gus being under his nose.
The day I go in with this, it's the last day of my career, all right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to walk in there, look those people in the eye, and admit that the person I've been chasing the past year is my own brother-in-law.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
It's over for me. 10 seconds after I tell this story, I'm a civilian. And then how can we help Skyler if she comes to her senses? I'll go in there. I'm bringing proof, not suspicion. I can be the man who caught him, at least.
If they find out that you knew and you said nothing, Hank, will you go to jail too?
A bit of a catch-22 there.
Hey.
Now that's a mustache.
Hey.
Oh, hey, did you hear about that money thing?
No, what money?
Oh,
I love this.
Throwing the money out.
Involves your old pal Jesse Pinkman.
Pinkman?
Ooh. That's the part he needs.
Why were you tossing millions of dollars all over Albuquerque?
I promise you we can hold out just as long as you can.
That's a fact. I got a bladder the size of a hot water bottle.
All he has to do is say one word, though.
I
Lawyer.
wouldn't be able to stop talking about it.
I know, right? But I don't think I'd be tossing it out my car window.
My take home definitely doesn't allow for that whole Robin Hood thing, but apparently Jesse here, he's just raking it in.
Yes, indeed.
Doesn't Walt have a restraining order against him with Jesse? Walt. Hank?
Can we get you anything?
Yeah. Lawyer?
Thought not.
I could use a smoke break, yeah. How about you?
I thought there was a restraining order against on him against because of that time he attacked him.
I can do that.
Okay.
Well, now what's Jesse going to do? He's been dealing with this guilt over the death of the little boy and all of the other things with Gail. Of course, he killed Gail, and Gail is central to this investigation. But what's he going to do when Hank gets in there and starts questioning him? Is he going to do what Skyler did and keep his mouth shut? Or is he going to give up the whole shebang? So that's going to be an interesting aspect in the upcoming episode. And I thought it was really funny there when they were dealing with all that money and Yule and the other guy, I don't remember his name, were standing outside the van, and Walt said it's close enough. And they looked at each other like, yeah, we knew you wouldn't be able to count it all, so we got our 100,000 or whatever. So I don't know if we're ever going to see a little bit more on that, but I suspect they skimmed a little off the top. But at this point, It's like Skyler told Walt. Hank has nothing. He only has suspicions. And if Jesse keeps his mouth shut, that's all he's going to have. So that's the key going forward. What is Jesse going to do? Because Jesse could throw the whole thing upside down, including Skyler, because Skyler's been laundering this money. Of course, they don't know where the money is now. Walt, that was pretty ingenious to memorize those coordinates, which I thought might be a little foolish, but he memorized them and went and got a lottery ticket with those numbers, the coordinates as the lottery numbers. So that was pretty good. That was an ingenious way of figuring that out and remembering, or being able to remember, what those coordinates are. And of course, he's going to have to be able to tell Skyler what that lottery ticket is. So if he does die at some point from this cancer, she can at least at some point go get that money, as long as she's not being watched or followed or anything of that sort. So it's like somebody said in the comments, things are really going to start picking up steam here. And I can see now with Jesse being in custody there, I'm assuming he's in custody, that things really will start to pick up. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, leave a comment down below. And that'll help this new channel to grow by helping it with YouTube's search algorithm. And if you're not already a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload each new reaction video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on episode 11, which I may just watch right now.